Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bracket the Yahweh, Bracket the Yahweh Shai, Bracket the Yahweh, Bracket the Yahweh Shai, Bracket the Yahweh, Bracket the Yahweh Shai, the Wada, Kwam Yasharala. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teaches truth, 100% truth. Do a quick in transit, watching the video on TikTok. Been seeing quite a few of them, especially here lately. You know, Jake women being out here homeless, sleeping in their cars, sleeping in laundromats, or anywhere, any place they can find a place to create some type of shelter. I mean, not just talking about the ones, I've seen some also, but they're in these shelters. And, you know, they complain of not feeling safe. You know, people trying to take advantage of them. Few women helping, stuff like that, you know. Really up here begging, they asking for help. But they still got that pride spirit. Without asking for help, they're asking for help without saying it, you know. That's why they posting their videos, they crying. You know, somebody helped them get a hotel room, helped them, you know, might have a place for them to stay and all that. But you find a lot of these Eves do everything but what the Lord has told them to do, man. The Lord has given you the blueprint of what you're supposed to do. But you're so proud and locked into this feminism spirit that's been put on you that you can do bad by yourself. I don't need a man type attitude. You're dragging your children into these conditions with you because it's not really about the child, you know, for most of these women. It's about control. It's about having control over that child and control over the child's father. And these kids are suffering because of it, man. The nation suffered because of it. And that's why the Lord said this generation here is that generation, man, that the Lord's gonna have to do away with. Even that proud ass spirit, man. They do anything but submit to the will of the Lord, man, and what the Lord told her to do. It's plain and simple. I shouldn't even have to say it. You are a helpmate. That's what the Lord created you for. You are a helpmate. Not to be over a man. Not to give a man instructions, tell a man what to do. Be in a supervisory position over a man. And all these other things that Esau Edom has pumped you up to do. You're delusional, man. You have a spell put on these women, man. And they're going to go down in the fire with it, you know. Recently had a case where a woman was somewhere up, I think Ohio, somewhere up in there, where she had the kids in her van and the kids froze to death in the damn van, man. And I don't know all the details of it, and I think the kids did have a father. They say she tried to reach out to the father, we don't know. But she may have put the situation so much here that he just took his hands off, you know? Because you know how these, especially these Jake women, these Southern Kingdom women do, man. I don't know, but you know, and these women, they don't want to get a man that's going to hold them accountable. You know, a man that's going to be over them. They can't see them submitting to, especially a black man, you know, so-called black man, or Israelite man, but they'll submit to these other races of men, especially Esau Edom. I was watching a couple of videos where these nigger women, man, talking about I work 3 jobs and her white man does not have to work. You know, he's on disability. The other one, he doesn't work, and she works these jobs to support him. She was bragging because, you know, I'm with him. That's not about money. You have all these conditions you have for black men or men of your nation, and then but you don't hold that standard for these other race of men, especially the Edomite man. Or if you Jake woman so fucked up, you want a man that you control. That's why you deal with them dudes that's in the streets, that you can be that one that's over him and tell him they look for these guys that's locked up in prison that they can try to call themselves fixing so they can have that control factor over that man. But our women, you know, This is just the beginning of sorrows, you know. This is just the beginning of it. There's a whole lot more yet to come. I know it's wintertime now, and you know, especially up north, you know, they going through all type of winter storms and shit like that. But you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till the this time of Jacob's trouble come into play. And you got these race wars jumping off. You would do anything but submit to a man. Find a man that you can submit to. You want to be over the man, and that's why the Lord is putting you through this hell that you're going through. You out of course. You out of order. A lot of them losing their minds behind this bullshit, man, because you're out of your order. You're out of your position. Getting in all type of spiritual bullshit, you know, this spirituality thing, which is nothing but witchcraft. You think that's going to save you? Anything but what the Lord has told you women to do, especially you nigger women, you Jake women, man, these Southern Kingdom women. Northern Kingdom too, they're not off the hook too, especially the ones that take to the philosophy and the ways of Babylon the Great. Now, I've seen it in these other countries where they talk about women empowerment and all that bullshit. Ain't no such thing as fucking women empowerment, man. It's you supposed to be submitting to your man. And you're going to continue to catch hell. Because this is just the beginning of it. You see what's going on up there in D.C., man. They cutting them jobs and all these jobs these women had up there, you know, doing a lot of bullshit. You know, they cutting all that shit out. AI's going to come in and eliminate a lot more jobs, too. And especially up in D.C., they're showing the housing market, man, where these people are selling all these damn houses now because they're not going to have jobs for them. These governmental jobs, man, that's nothing but a lot of these jobs, man, are just these positions just to get these women these jobs, these places of power. So it's some shit about to happen, man. Shit's about to get real out here. And it's just the beginning of sorrows. You can see a lot more on TikTok. These women sitting in them cars or in these laundromats or whatever places they can find, these shelters, you know, without a man. And then they don't choose wisely when they choose a man. They out here choosing thugs, niggas that's locked up in prison and shit. You got guys that got phones in the prison and they on live and they got like 400 to 500 women on there shooting up heart emojis and shit at these dudes, man. Instead of dealing with a dude that's out here that's working, that might not be making, you know, the money that, you know, these 6 figures and all that type shit, you know. But at least you got a man out there that can work with you, or you helping that man to build himself up. But this is all fucked up, man. And this is that generation, man. Because you think about the kids that they're raising, and that they're bringing up in these conditions. That's all fucked up. So with that being said, man, all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Hopefully this lesson is edifying. With that, say shalom.